Hello guys and welcome to a new video on this channel, and today we want to make a new chisel. So here you can see it. This is actually the old one and I want to replace it because the tip here is broken. You can just punch it again and it's just like rubber and you can't really use it for leatherwork. So, and as I want to do a lot more leatherwork, I need a good chisel, and I want to do it from an old scrap screwdriver, and I want to put on some wood handle in the back and thin it down to this diameter. And therefore, let's go. So, as you can see here, this is the scrap screwdriver. It doesn't even have the point where you put in and then screw something on. And yes, I want to make it like this, but beautifuler, a lot beautifuler. Therefore, I need to cut off this thing, and I know I could possibly burn it out, but yeah, why make it easy if you can make it the difficult way? And then we put on this wood part. I think I actually choose a longer one to make a really nice pommel like here, so it's round and can fit my hands. Or I'll make it into to make it like this, to use it like this, to cut in or punch holes through leather like this. So as you see, I freed the screwdriver. Now it's more like a pin. And now I want to cut off the half of it to make the front like a chisel, like this was, and like you saw in my leatherworking videos. And this I want to put on glue, on epoxy glue, so it would look like this. And then I want to make it beautifuler and adjust it to the whole piece to make it look beautiful. So well, forget about the other wood piece. I want to use cherry wood, and I cut this piece off. And so now we need to put it on the same diameter as this, grind lots of metal away, and I'm gonna clamp this in our screwdriver and then turn on this machine here to make it really nice twisting and on the same way. The same diameter everywhere and the same parts. So now you can see I did it not on the same diameter, but at least somewhere there. And now I need to do the same by putting on this and turning on the machine so it spins and it gets ground away. So as you saw, I turned this little beauty a little bit thinner and it sticks everywhere because it's so sharp. It's actually now sharp like a needle, and what I want to do next is to prepare the backside for a really nice gluing session, if you want to say it like that, because for gluing the backside on, we need to put some marks in it so the glue can stick together tightly and it doesn't break off at the next few seconds I did this. So yeah. So now you can see these really nice cuts, and I think those are enough to hold the epoxy in its place, to not mess it up or to loosen it. So let's come to the handle part. So we are done with the pointy metal thing on the front. We need to do the back side of it to use this thing. And I need at least this much material to make the handle, and I think I cut it off like here. Now we have a really nice pommel, as you can see. Not pommel, handle, and I just make a little bit more way to let it look beautiful without the inner bark. I don't know how it's called, but yes. So I cleaned it up and now I need to round this thing in so it from this side actually, so it fits my hand and it doesn't push us against here. And I think I'll glue also a piece of leather on it so my hand doesn't get hurt while working on it. So what I do is to put a 45-degree on and then slap the file down so it makes 45 degrees around here. And then from these 45 degrees you can easily round this thing up, and you do it exactly like this with knife handles. So I mix the epoxy potion, not potion, yeah, but you know, and now we put this thing in. So I present you the new better chisel, and it's maybe a little bit off center, but it's actually alright because you can penetrate with it everything. So here's one example. Wood block, leather. Has here already some holes because I tested it out. And we try this again. So look, here on the side there's no hole. Then you put it through. And it digs itself deep into the wood. And here's the new hole. So the last thing I want to do is to flatten this a little bit to make it round and nice to put the hand in, so you can work with it like this. You can punch holes. And I want to put on some coating so it doesn't look that bad. So hello guys, and as you can see I'm back up in my room, and one thing I want to tell you about the new chisel is that it's hardened metal, and that things, if this thing is on a certain degree angle, it can snap, and if it snaps it's really painful because hardened metal is under a lot more stress, and you should be really careful with it. Yeah, and the other thing is, please consider to subscribe, comment and leave a like.